I gave birth to my first baby at the age of 16, 10 hours after finding out that I was pregnant. So it was a Saturday night and I was at a friend's birthday party at their house. Fine, just like normal 16-year-old going to house party, whatever. And I remember going home and I think it must have been around 11ish, maybe later I want to say, and just like going to bed and I was like, oh, I don't feel well, like I just didn't feel right, like just like something was off. And then I started getting like really bad stomach cramps and just thought I had a sore tummy or like my period was coming or something. But I remember like going to the toilet and then being like, oh, I'll be fine, I'll just go back to my bed. Went back to my bed and then like my stomach cramps were getting like more often and like more painful, and I was like, just go to sleep, it'll be fine, like just go to sleep. But every time I kept trying to go to sleep, like I couldn't, like it was so sore, I couldn't go to sleep. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to go in and tell my mom that I don't feel well, like I'm gonna have to go wake her up. And I think at this point it must be like nearly midnight around that time, so we have to wake my sister up. Her and me and my mom, we go in the car, off we go to the maternity hospital, which is only like 15 minutes drive from where we lived at the time. At this point we're all probably just like, oh no, it's nothing, but at this point I was like really sore. I lie down on the bed, it's all very quiet, we're not really sure what's going on. I'm lying there, I'm 16, I'm terrified, and she looks at me and looks at my mom and she goes, there is definitely a baby in there and you are going to have it very soon. Something along those lines. And we were like, bear in mind, I could roughly guess how far along I could be. I've had no scans, I've had no tests, I've had no midwife appointments, I've had no checks, nothing. And I was also experiencing really bad migraines in like the 4 or 5 months before that. So I'd not long started on this medication for my migraines. They basically had to do like a full history, like basically everything you would do in the 9 months of pregnancy. So I think because everything was like such a rush and I was basically just running on pure adrenaline, I managed to give birth. Wonderful baby girl who is now 11 years old at 10:30 on the Sunday morning. She was 7 pounds 7 ounces, so she wasn't even that small, and I did it all with just gas and air, pure adrenaline, nothing else. But obviously because I didn't know I was pregnant, I didn't have anything for this baby, not a single thing. So normally when you have a baby, you go to hospital with a bag of clothes and nappies, etc. My baby had to wear clothes that were donated to the hospital and nappies from the hospital. And I think if I remember rightly, by this point my mum had phoned my dad and told him, and obviously my dad was in complete shock.
Thank you for watching AK Really. Please like and follow.